What is the first thing you do when someone needs medical assistance? You call an ambulance. You don't call an ambulance. Who does that? The ambulance might be late or might never come. You take the person to the hospital. In this part of the world, we don't depend on public services. Who does that? Today we're going to talk about ambulance. Not the one you know, of course, but this one, Ambulance, the movie.
Brother, sorry that I brought you into this. I just wanted things to be the way they used to be. That's my brother, Will.
I could use some help.
My wife needs this surgery.
This is real life.
How's that right? You put your life down on the line for this country? You leave your family, your home? How much do you need?
231.
How about more? 32 million. I need an extra man.
I came to you for a loan.
Look, have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of? It's time for you to do something for your family. What can I do you for, officer? We're just doing a transfer in the back. I'll lay you in 20 minutes.
If I could just get it done real quick, because I'm on the clock. Promise not to rob the place.
Seriously, because that would be bad for my job.
I promise.
All right, okay. All right, come on. Okay.
Let's go, D.
You are all gonna have the greatest story to tell at dinner tonight. Get out! Don't shoot a cop! Go!
Lock everything down. Nothing gets out.
All the leaves are brown.
Stop! Get out!
The sky is gray.
What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the hospital.
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We're doing hostages now.
We're not crashing into this ambulance. We got a brother cop on board.
Do you have EMT experience?
Combat triage.
You're a soldier.
Yeah. We are trying to save you.
1, 2,
California dream.
Hey! Don't you move!
You think you're so tough with that gun?
Yo, Daddy, relax. I gotta get back to my wife and my son.
Does your wife know you're Rob Banks?
We're not the bad guys. We're just the guys trying to get home.
We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
Danny, everybody knows how dangerous you are.
Do you? You get your helos out of here now! I'm gonna get you back home, little brother. I'm gonna get everybody home.
California dreaming.
Starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Eiza Gonzalez. Ambulance is one of the best movies you want to watch this year. The movie simply relates about two adoptive brothers, Will and Danny. So Will is a war veteran who needs $231,000 for his wife, Amy's surgery. So Will, the war veteran, needs $231,000 for his wife, Amy's surgery. Will reaches out to his adoptive brother, Danny, who is a lifelong criminal. And Danny convinces him into taking part in a $32 million bank heist. With $40 million, the 2 hours and 60 minutes movie took roughly 38 days to shoot. I'm sure it probably took more than that when it comes to pre-production and post-production. I know some of you might wonder what is pre-production and what is post-production. Pre-production is simply the things that we do before cameras start rolling. Things like getting the script ready, location scouting. Now, post-production are the things we do when we are done shooting. So post-production is simply the video editing parts, the visual effects, and the sound design. Most of the sound that we hear in movies are not really the sound that were recorded when shooting. Most of those sound effects in the background, under the background sound, all of the whooshes, when character A punches character B, it's not really the sound of the person punching the other, but those things are done in studio when someone is just punching a meat, and they record that, and just to elevate the production value. It's totally different. The sound is much more clear. The sound is much more elevating, And the movie was shot on red. Not this one, but I'm talking about this red. And reportedly, Jake Gyllenhaal, the star actor, has to hold the camera for certain takes because of the small space in the ambulance. So now, what really captivates me about the ambulance is, the fast pace, the handheld camera movements, and these awesome drone shots. Now, let me blow your mind. Those drone shots were captured by a 19-year-old.
My name is Alex Vanover, and I'm a drone pilot on this movie, Ambulance, for Michael Bay.
Best pilot we know over here.
When I'm flying the drone, I'm acting like Superman in a way, where I'm trying to get these really unique angles and shots. I fly what's called an FPV drone, and FPV stands for first person view. So we wear a set of goggles on our face, and when I'm flying the drone, I'm actually flying with a VR headset, and I'm able to see exactly what the drone sees in real time. So it's a whole new arena for flying and allows us to fly in really crazy locations and get some really awesome shots you can't really get with any other camera or drone.
Now, talking about the cast and the crew, or the crew and the cast, which one first? The director of the movie, Michael Bay, is normal to be presented. I'm sure most of you have already watched some of his movie. You might not know, but you've watched some of his movie. The Transformers, for example. The first Transformer, the second, the fourth. Michael Bay is known for his stylistic type of directing, the handheld stuff, the fast cuts, the action, the thriller, and all those stuff. That's quite his style. Now, talking of the cast, Jake Gyllenhaal, most of you know him. He has starred in The Prince of Persia. That's probably one of the best movies I've watched of him, The Prince of Persia. And also The Guilty, which is streaming on Netflix right now. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Yeah, he's normal to be presented as well. If you've seen the new Matrix, the Matrix Resurrections, if you've seen Aquaman, he's all over the place. Ambulance 2022. This is a movie you want to watch. This is a movie you have to watch. So where to watch this movie? It will be in your local theaters, in your local cinemas. For the meantime, it's in the cinemas. And no, Ambulance is probably not going to make it to Netflix. For those of us in Africa, what we are used to when it comes to streaming platform is Netflix. I'm not promoting Netflix, but then what we're used to, the majority of us in Africa, is Netflix. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.